No iPhone 14 mini this year? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news reviews, and today we're going to be talking about all the leaks and rumors related to the iPhone 14 lineup, including the design, specifications, price, and everything else. Today's video is brought to you by Clean Router. More on them at the end of the video. That's right, folks. Today we're going to be going over everything that we know so far, whether confirmed or leaked news about the iPhone 14 lineup, starting off with the lineup itself. As per the lineup, we don't know much about the iPhone 14 yet, but we've heard that Apple's next lineup will nix the mini and focus on a larger phone format instead. A July report from Nikkei Asian Review predicted the death of the iPhone 14 mini, and an April research note from analyst Ming-Chi Kuo obtained by Mac Rumors also suggested that the mini was not long for this world. However, Kuo reported that the iPhone 14 lineup will still comprise four models, a high-end and a lower-end, with two size options for each. While name speculations isn't as germane to the discussion of Apple's 2022 lineup as it was for Unlucky 13, rumors suggest a small shift in naming conventions, with an iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Pro, iPhone 14 Max, and iPhone 14 Pro Max, with Pro designating higher-end specs and Max referring to its larger screen size. In order to simplify what I just said, there's basically going to be four models this year: 14, 14 Pro, 14 Max, and 14 Pro Max. Pro is going to be focused on the specs, so there's going to be two sets of specs that you'll be getting, and Max is going to be the size of the phone because it will be available in two sizes. Bigger screens for all. All four models will have one of the two screen sizes, either the 6.1 inch or the 6.7 inch. There's not going to be a 5.4 inch or a mini version this year, and that's directly due to the sales numbers. Will there be a SIM card? We've heard rumors that the iPhone 15 lineup will go physically SIM-less, but there's speculation as of right now that the iPhone 14 lineup might be the one to do exactly that. In 2020, rumors began to surface that the iPhone was ditching physical SIM cards entirely, and now a chain of leaks suggests that the iPhone 14 might be the first line to do it. 95Mac broke down the cascade of leaks, which started with a Brazilian site claiming the iPhone 15 Pro would go physically SIM-less. Then Mac Rumors reported an anonymous tip that Apple was preparing major carriers for eSIM-only phones by September. Most recently, Apple leaker Dylan DKT confirmed being in agreement with reports on the tray for physical SIM cards being removed. Is that something that you're looking forward to or not? Let me know. So when is the iPhone 14 actually releasing? Well, it's too soon for any reputable release date rumors for the iPhone 14, but we expect Apple to hold its annual fall iPhone event in September 2022, as it does almost every year, with the phones being released shortly thereafter, usually the following Friday. Sometimes Apple will stagger release dates for specific models, especially when introducing a new design or size, so it's possible that the iPhone 14 lineup will have more than one release date. Here's what we know so far. Apple likes to hold its event on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Apple's iPhone 13 event, for comparison, was held on Tuesday, September the 14th. iPhone release dates are typically a week and a half after Apple's announcements. In general, the new iPhones are released on a Friday around the third week of September, and for the iPhone 13, pre-orders began September 17th and the phones went on sale September 24th. For comparison. Considering all these rumors and leaks, there's a lot to look forward to for the iPhone 14, and September couldn't get here any sooner. Now let's talk about the pricing for a second. Will the Apple iPhone 14 be lower than last year's model, the same, or cost higher? Well, there's no word either way on the iPhone 14 pricing, but Apple didn't make any big price changes between 2020's iPhone 12 and 2021's iPhone 13. So the existing price structure is at least a good place to start our speculation. However, Kuo predicts the higher-end 6.7-inch phone, the iPhone 14 Pro Max that is, will launch at a record low price under $900, compared to the iPhone 13 Pro Max, which ranges from $1,099 all the way up to a staggering $1,599. That's quite a steal. We have a chart that we can look at for comparison over here. The pricing that I just talked about, you can see right over here. Now on to one of the biggest selling points of the iPhone, the camera. Kuo shared insights about the iPhone 14's potential camera upgrades in an investor's note reported on by 9to5Mac. just after the iPhone 13 launch. In the note, Google predicts a hole punch front camera, making the iPhone 14 notchless, as well as a 48 megapixel wide rear camera for the Pro and the Pro Max models, up from 12 megapixels on previous iPhones. There's also the possibility for the iPhone 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max to have a hole and pill-shaped design to accommodate for the front-facing camera and Face ID. Let's go ahead and talk about how the iPhone has specifically chosen to stuck with the notch design ever since iPhone 10. And the reason for that is, in order for Face ID to work, you need very specific hardware on the front of your phone, and the only way to house that hardware on your phone without making it obviously look super ugly is to go for the notch design. And we have seen the notch reduced in size in the iPhone 13 lineup, and as per the current rumors, it's possible that the iPhone 14 will have a pill and a hole punch design compared to the standard or the usual notch that we see on the front of the phone or have been seen. But let's wait and see. Will the iPhone 14 get under display Touch ID? Now, we just talked about how this year there might not be a notch design on the front of the phone, and maybe, as per the rumors, it's possible that Apple might be dropping Face ID, though unlikely. It's still a possibility. If they do decide to go with the notchless design and they don't include Face ID, the only thing that they have left for the security side of things, that's the Touch ID, which, as per Apple themselves, is less secure when compared to the Face ID. I wonder what that will look like for them to say, we're removing the more secure version out of it and we're providing you with a less secure version. I wonder how that's going to play out. I wonder if it will happen at all. I wonder if none of them are included, if both of them are included, or if Apple even comes out with something that's even better than Touch ID and Face ID. We'll have to wait and see. iPhone 14 says bye-bye to the camera bump but keeps the lightning port. The other big design change Proser's renders show is a flattened camera bump. According to Proser, the iPhone 14's body is going to be a thick boy, thick enough it seems to encompass all the camera hardware without an annoying protruding camera setup on the back. I would actually love to see this get implemented, because whether it's Apple, Samsung, or any other Android phone out there for that matter, the camera bumps have just got to go. It's 2022, and we need to be able to figure out a way that we can just say bye-bye to those camera bumps, not just on the iPhones, but across the board, because they just get in the way. In terms of the colors of the iPhone 14 lineup, we don't have any confirmation on whether certain colors are going to be included or excluded from the lineup. There's nothing official available from Apple, but a leak suggests that a pale gold color is something that we will get to see this year. Other features and specs the iPhone 14 is rumored to have is a better battery life, Wi-Fi 6E adaptation, the A16 chip, a 120Hz ProMotion display, 5G connectivity, MagSafe accessories, and satellite connectivity, well, at least in case of emergencies. With that being said, guys, that's pretty much it in terms of the iPhone 14 rumors. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. If you've covered everything, if there's something specific that you'd like to see in the next iPhone, comment section down below. Today's video is brought to you by Clean Router. Clean Router allows parents to easily manage all the devices in their homes and stop internet pornography. It's simple to set up, easy to use, doesn't slow down your internet, has a 7-layer IntelliFilter options for you to categorize and filter out all different kinds of things, logs all the activity per device, allows time restrictions to be put on, allows you to receive email reports, blocks by keywords, and even filters YouTube. Check them out in the video description box down below. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.